Hi, my name is Mrs. Boydis, and I'm one of the school counselors. In this lesson, we're going to talk about how you can get your working permit. So what is a working permit? Well, a working permit is the same thing as a work permit or working papers. You'll hear it called all three of those things. Any student under the age of 18 must register prior to getting a job. And this is a piece of paper that gives you permission to work as a minor or a student who's under 18. So this is what an actual working paper or work permit looks like. It has a number that's issued. It has the person's name. It has their signature. It has their birth date. It has the issuing officer's information down here. And it has the official stamp of where it was issued. So where do you go to get your working permit? Well, you go back to your home school district. So you're going to go back to the school district where you live and go to that office and ask them for your working papers or your work permit. So let me show you how you find out where that is. You can do a simple Google search. So in this example, the student lives in Philadelphia School District. You could do any school district. So type in the school district where you live right now. So if you type in the school district and working papers or work permit and you do a Google search, it will tell you where you need to go. So then you just click on right here where it pops up and it will tell you where you need to go for that specific school district. This is important because part of the assignment for this lesson is for you to find out where you need to go to get your work permit in your own school district. So what do you need to take with you when you go to the school district to ask for your working papers or your work permit? Well, the first thing is you have to prove how old you are, and you need an official document to show how old you are. The most common document that students take is their birth certificate. So if you have your birth certificate, that is the easiest one to take. You just take a copy of your birth certificate. If you don't have your birth certificate, then there's a couple other documents that they'll accept in place of your birth certificate, and I have them listed here. The next thing is you need your parent or guardian's signature. Now, the easiest thing to do is to take your parent or guardian with you to the school for them to sign right there and then so that you can have your work permit issued right away. If your parent or guardian cannot go with you, you can take the paper home with you, have them sign it, and return it. The last part is you will be signing your working papers. So if you're not comfortable with signing your name in cursive, practice that a few times before you go to the office so you're comfortable. Some schools will require you to take photo ID or proof of who you are. That's easy. You can get photo ID through Achievement House. Here's how you do that. To get your student ID, you email a face shot to Ms. Gazzillo at agazzillo@achievementcharter.com with a polite request for her to make you a student ID. Please be sure that you give her at least a week to 10 days to make your ID and send it back to you. Now here's some examples of what a good face shot looks like. Now you can smile in your school ID. The point of these pictures though is that there's a plain background. The picture, your face is straight on and it is cropped to show just your face. That is what we want to have on your school ID. These are examples of pictures that are not good for your school ID. The first one, the person is sitting sideways. Here, their head is tilted. This is a little bit too far away. Here, there's a background, and here there's lots of shadows. The background is dark. So what you want is find as light as possible. It doesn't have to be white, but as light as possible of a background. Try to get no shadows and just your face, and then send that photo in to Miss Gazillo.
So let's review what we've learned. The first thing is you go to the school district where you live to get your working papers. You can find the address for the school by doing a simple Google search. When you go to get your working papers, you need to take your birth certificate, and most of the time they also require you to take some sort of picture ID, which could be your school ID. So the thought question is, what type of job do you think you might get for your first job, and why are you interested in this type of work?